What is up, guys? You are gaming with Gavin. So today's video, I'm going to show you the quest of a few more Restless Ghosts. We're going to start it out over here. You're going to go meet up with your girl, Xanac. She's going to be kind of like over towards the right. This is going to kind of take us around like the whole map kind of. And as we go through, I'll hopefully give you some more pointers. Definitely go ahead and put a lodestone down over here, guys. And let's get up here and talk to Xanac and see what she's got to say. Strange place, isn't it? Not just the zombies, the horrible red pools, and awfulness, there's a sadness to it, a misery, a chasm stretching across everything. The dead don't pass on here, not really. The tethers that hold them to their bodies are stretched and snapped against Imaru's hunger. Then they devoured like evening snacks. Still there are some souls yet to pass on, holding tight as Imaru's gluttony. I want to help them with these final moments, take the burdens from them, so they can pass on once the dragon's power is fully waned. An ambassador to the underground, I feel it's my duty to help these people. Will you help me? So we're gonna yes. Thank you. There are 3 lost souls all over Fellhollow, hidden in the remnants of the human civilizations. I feel like a warm fire in this dark place. All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and help out 3 ghosts, and I'll meet you over at the first one. Don't forget to ride your mount. At the first ghost, he's going to be over. Oops, it's a little too close in. Hope Falls, you're kind of just going to follow this pathway all the way up as you do from Xanac. Right, you're over here. So you do have a lodestone over there, so it should be a little bit easier. I do have a base right there with a lodestone, so be that with you will. If you do, I would recommend maybe putting a lodestone here just so you have one. It can't always hurt, but we're going to go ahead and go over to here. The name to talk to. I wonder how she's doing, whether she managed to pass on safely my granddaughter, Edra. She used to visit me often, always a smile on her face that could warm the coldest of winters. Every time she visited, I would give her a clay doll, a little figurine that she could paint and display with the others, a little village of clay friends. I wish I had one of those clay dolls to remember her by now. It would help me find peace in these turbulent times. And then obviously we do have a clay doll in our inventory, guys. I mentioned it to you before, but pretty much just make sure you have clay. I mean, you've made potions, everything by now, and I'm pretty sure you've made clay decorations for other things for your house. So you should have a few of these laying around. But that doll, a clay figurine, it's just like the ones I made with my granddaughter. Would you be so kind as to give it to me and help me find peace? So obviously we want to give them peace, so we're going to give them the clay doll. Say thank you so much. I can rest now. Well, once the devouring force is gone, at least thank you again, my friend. You have made this old fool very happy. So there's the first of the 3 ghosts done, guys. Over here too, watch out. Should be some natural enemies, probably. But I will meet you guys over at the second ghost now. Alright, guys, so we're over here at the second ghost. Kind of up here in between the Coleridge Pass and the Lake of Lost Souls. We're going to go ahead and see what this ghost has to say. The afterlife is so dull, it don't tell you that in the books, endless sameness, nothing changes. I want to yawn and yawn, but I can't even do that. No breath, you see. I just want to draw. Is that so much to ask? But my sketchbook is missing. My husband took it to work with him in the coal mine in the east. He likes to look at the pictures between swings. But he never came back. I would have gone to look for him, but I got incinerated by a dragon, which, you know, isn't ideal. I miss him, sure, but I really miss my sketchbook. I've had decades to get over my grief, but the boredom lasts forever. Alright, guys, so we're going to go ahead and pretty much just get her back her sketchbook. You're going to just turn around and go east. And we're going to make our way this way to the Coleridge Pass. Currently, as of today, March 22nd. This guy is here. I don't know what he entails, so that will be at another video. But you guys are going to see him kind of, and head up into here. Hop off your mount. And then in here is kind of like a plethora of iron and coal and granite. I recommend harvesting it if you have a second, if you have the weight to carry it. You're going to come over here, and you kind of see like this arm sticking out, that skeletal arm, like right next to the left side of the outer of the green ring. Yeah, that's, I guess, something bad happened to him. And then you're gonna get all your dust-covered sketchbook. You find the old sketchbook. So you guys can come in here and, you know, get all the coal, granite, whatever you gotta get. Make sure you get that to make your steel weapons. Alright guys, so my computer, I don't know what happened, but pretty much it like froze the last part. So you just run back from the cave after you get the book, you talk to the ghost will be happy you give it back the sketchbook, and then that's pretty much it, and then we'll make our way to the third one, and I will see you there, as this guy I think is not gonna work out for him, but sorry about that guys. Guys, sorry about this. So again, my footage got corrupted, my computer's been having some issues this past 2 months. So with that being said, you're gonna go here on the map into the village near Emberwood. I'll put the link from my last video, enter the town, or check that out, because that's how you're gonna lower the barrier to get into here. To do this quest, you're pretty much gonna talk to this ghost, and he's just gonna explain how he's pretty frustrated that the dragon came and burnt down his house, and he's just cold, and he wants 4 walls to kind of just keep him warm. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to that footage now, guys. Alright guys, so I've tried a few different methods. I just locked us both in here, and let's see what he says. Okay, so don't really lock yourself in there with him. You're gonna be able to get out, but he says, I feel warm, I feel cozy, I feel like I'm home. Thank you, my friend. Now I can rest and move on. The dragon has been dealt with. Thank you. So pretty much you just, I don't know. Last time I was able to put a door, but he wants like 4 walls. So if you want, I mean, let's see, break it, and we'll hook him back up. Pops back on. Alright, and then he's gonna enjoy his box. And then I'll meet you guys back at Zanuck. Our way back to Zanuck, and let her know that we helped all the ghosts. Thank you, I can feel them at peace. It's beautiful. The dead can get trapped in their issues, locked in a vicious cycle. You stop that. Once all this inward business is dealt with, then death will be able to help them move on properly. In the meantime, here's something to say thank you. Alright, and that's the recipe to unlock the Dorgeshuun Crossbow, guys. I appreciate you guys checking out this video, and I'll meet you back at base, and we'll go ahead and craft this Dorgeshuun Crossbow, so show you what it looks like and what it entails. Alright guys, step 1 is going to make some bow and crossbow limbs. They're going to cost you 2 undead bones. You should have a few of those from gathering everything. Alright guys, and then after you get to your base, you craft the bone crossbow limbs. You go over here to the fletching bench. You're going to need obviously some willow logs. Hopefully you gathered those. You should still have a lot of swamp thread from before. If you've explored a lot of the other caves, you made the limbs out of the bones. Jade you could find mining rocks, and then the vault shards. So we'll go ahead and craft that, guys. And there also is bolts for it. You do need some undead bones and some feathers. I have some undead bones right here. And then some feathers should be in this right here. And then right there is some bone bolts. Go ahead and craft yourself a few of those. You know, yes, no, maybe so. But with that being said, if you guys like the video, make sure you smash that like button for me. Comment what you want to see next. You know, I think we'll do a few other things. Check everything else out. If you're an archer and you like the crossbows, I would definitely say this probably is the bee's knees for you. It looks pretty neat. All bone-like and stuff. But alright guys, I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Peace!